Uh-oh, what's this? Oh no! Oh my God!
It's quite the spear in the back.
How big is that spear? Jesus.
I like it's waving a little bit.
The spear is huge.
It's not quite in his back.
Hey, my name is Yahel, and I have seen every episode of Star Trek. Some people would say one too many times.
Too many times. He's been saying the same thing at the beginning of every episode, so I was like, wow, I should just say it with him because I know it's coming. This man keeps it very simple. But
That's
I'm
right.
Mike, and I, until this and this journey, have never seen Star Trek, and this is the Subspace Parlor. Thank you for joining us. But I have to start to say I'm quite giddy with gratitude this morning because yes,
with
and I knew that
gratitude.
would make you laugh because I was visiting friends in a different part of Tampa, staying at a hotel, and I'm like, I'll just Uber to your house and we can watch some episodes. He goes, no, I insist on picking you up, and he made me breakfast. What a friend! I hope you have a friend like this man.
These are the kind of friends you want, Star Trek fan friends. We take care of each other.
Also a man who will join you to have an old-fashioned at noon.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. We're going to do this now so we don't clink during the episode. I did see a spoiler mini. It said Galileo 7, but that doesn't really give much away. So I'm trying to go into these episodes as cold as possible so you get my honest reaction seeing all this for the first time.
One of the few times I've seen you be honest in your life. So it's nice. It's a nice change of pace.
It took 42 years in Star Trek, but
It's happening.
actually, wait, I'm 32. Never mind. Anyway.
Yeah, you're thirsty.
But yeah, we're ready to hop in.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
On board is Galactic High Commissioner Ferris, overseeing the delivery of the medicines
That was
to
a
Marcus
very
3.
dramatic entrance.
Your mission is to get those emergency medical supplies to Marcus 3.
I have standing orders to investigate all quasars and quasar-like phenomena wherever they may be encountered.
Okay, so that's interesting.
3 days to Marcus. And the rendezvous doesn't take place for 5.
The plague is out of control on New Paris. We must get those drugs there on time.
He didn't blink once in that entire...
That's how I approach people at bars. I just focused on blinking.
I don't think we've seen this area, right?
No. Well, this is an updated special effect, I'm sure,
Oh, is
for the
it?
remaster.
They've drawn right into it. Galileo to Enterprise. We are out of control.
So calmly.
Yeah.
We are out of
They don't look
control.
that out of control, to be honest.
That thing out there is Ionizer's complete sector. None of our instruments worked. And out there, 24-foot shuttlecraft, out of control.
I love his cadence.
Yeah.
Out there, somewhere.
Finding a needle in a haystack would be child's
I love this reaction that we got from Uhura. Pretty nice cold open.
Captivating intro, yeah.
Yeah. I like the costume on the Ferris, whatever.
Ferris.
I'm sure we'll find out his name.
The electromagnetic phenomena known as Murasaki 312, a depressive reminder that 7 of our shipmates still have not been heard from.
Well, they really seem in the shits to start this episode.
Yeah. But what do you need when you're in the shit's coffee? Always coffee.
Of the very...
We have 2 days to find them.
We got plenty of time.
2 days!
What would you have me do? Turn around and leave them there?
You shouldn't have sent them out in the first place.
There's one planet in this solar system capable of sustaining human life. It's type M. It is Taurus 2.
Did we see a Taurus at some point in an earlier one? Like Taurus 4? I might just be confusing it.
Well, I believe that they've mentioned planet class M planets before, which means basically habitable for humanoids.
Okay.
Set course for Taurus 2. Aye, see.
Man, I like
That looks
the
good.
shuttle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a full-size shuttle.
Everyone has head injuries.
The guy's
Except the wrist. He's got the wrist injury.
getting ready to...
As we gathered speed, it was multiplied geometrically, and we were simply shot into the center of it.
Man, a lot of guest stars this time.
What a mess.
Picturesque descriptions will not mend broken circuits.
Great insight, Scotty.
Yeah.
Quite the mess.
Breathable if you're not running in competition. Just the facts, Doctor.
However, I wouldn't recommend this place as a summer resort.
No, go to the planet they were just at in the last episode and sure leave. If you want to enjoy yourself.
Scout out the area.
It's a cool little touch on the set.
With the ship. Aye, sir.
It looks kind of blank, like there should be more on top, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it was
Yeah.
a small vessel and they're, I don't know.
I mean, you know, there were... Whoa. Okay, I was very surprised by how those doors closed.
This is a very large planet. Then you don't think they'll find us? Not as long as we're grounded. We may be here for a very long time, Doctor.
Bones and Spock together on a planet for a long time. That doesn't sound like a good mix.
He looks very condescending. He looks
Yeah.
pissed.
I like his cape.
We beamed down some inert material, but it came back in a dissociated condition. We wouldn't dare try it with people.
You don't really think you'll have any luck, do you?
What a heel.
Yeah,
This
he,
guy.
he turned his
An
head like,
ass.
will you shut the
Tend to continue
Yeah.
the ship's search for them. I'm familiar with the regulations, Commissioner. I know all about your authority.
Oh, it's not a cape. Now I'm disappointed.
So is their status kind of equal, or is he somewhat higher?
He's a commissioner, but he has some authority because even Kirk just said, "I know all about your authority."
Yeah.
And to be fair, that Ferris guy, he's there to get this medication delivered to New Paris because there's a plague going on there. So he's trying to save lives too.
You never voiced it, but you've always thought that logic was the best basis on which to build command. Am I right?
Let's overthrow Captain Kirk.
It'll take more than logic to get us out of this.
Perhaps, Doctor, but I know of no better way to begin. And I will do whatever logically needs to be done. Excuse me.
I've had enough of this conversation.
Basically. but I mean, that's a good
That was a
scene.
great scene.
Yeah,
That was a great scene. Again, kind of building off
Their dynamic
their
that
dynamic we've seen a
Mhm.
lot over the last few episodes.
And if we ever hope to make orbit, we'll have to lighten our load by at least 500 pounds.
The weight of 3 grown men.
Or the equivalent weight in equipment.
Dr. McCoy, with very few exceptions, we use virtually every piece of equipment aboard this craft.
Which it's funny, my criticism earlier, maybe
It's
that's
part of the plot. Okay.
I don't think it was exactly, but my question, it makes sense a little more.
And who's to choose?
My choice will be a logical one.
Mr. Spock, life and death are seldom logical.
If any minor damage was overlooked, it was when they put his head together.
Not his head, Mr. Bowman. His heart.
This looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
And last episode, Shore Leave, they were on location. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of nice to see them on a set again for a planet. Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, oh no.
it's quite the spear in the back.
How big is that spear? Jesus.
It's not like it's waving a little bit.
The spear is huge.
It's not quite in his back. Had we seen that blonde guy, or am I confusing
No.
with the blonde guy from? So
he looks a little bit like Tomlinson looked, but Tomlinson died.
Did. Yeah, Tomlinson was dark haired. Robert
No,
Tomlinson.
he was like blonde.
No.
The guy that was getting married?
Yeah, he wasn't blonde.
He looked like Chris Hemsworth.
No, you're thinking of somebody else. But there was another guest character that.
This man watches 15 episodes of Star Trek and now he thinks he's an expert. The tables have turned. Holy crap, that is huge.
Wholesome, not very efficient.
Is that all you have to say?
Am I an error, Mr. Bowman?
You, air? Impossible.
Ooh.
I like this Boma guy.
Yeah, he's got a little
Good
piss
character.
and vinegar to him, yeah.
My concern for the dead will not bring him back to life, Mr. Bowman. Bringing him back to the ship should not interfere with our repair efforts. If you need assistance,
We'll do it.
Well, they're both kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of get it. They were probably closer to this Latimer guy.
Yeah. Spock
And
is.
Spock is so
And he's
unemotional.
also not first in command, so they're probably second guessing, like, is this the right guy to get us out of this?
Yeah, especially since he seems to just be so cold about
I see
the whole
there's no
situation.
blood coming out of him.
You would think, right? It should just be, it must have all already come out because
You're running out of time.
I haven't forgotten that, Commissioner.
24 more hours, Captain.
nice of the doors to wait for a dramatic close.
Finish your line before you close these doors.
I can't believe you're serious about leaving someone behind. Now, whatever it is out there that we...
It is more rational to sacrifice 1 life than 6, Doctor.
I'm not talking about rationality.
You might be wise to start.
It's a tough conversation, too,
Yeah.
to have.
Give them a bloody nose, make them think twice about attacking us. Yes, I agree.
I'm frequently appalled by the low regard you Earthmen have for life.
The irony.
You follow my orders, firing only when so instructed, and at my designated targets.
Now you're talking.
You'll fire to frighten, Mr. Gaetano, not to kill.
It's a good scene.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because, yeah, these guys think like Spock doesn't care about their lives, yet Spock thinks like these guys don't care about these creatures' lives. So
Maybe
there's some common ground there, maybe. Oh, God. Spock just said he wasn't going to kill indiscriminately, but he immediately fired.
You know, on second thought. Yeah, when Spock said, don't fire until I say so, if he turns around, hey, you could fire it, you might be dead by that point. Maybe go with your gut.
Fire. Should think twice before bothering us again.
I still say we should have killed them.
It was not necessary. Gaetano, you remain on guard here, keeping contact with the ship.
Well, you'll probably lose that weight right here if you're leaving him by himself.
I think they don't need to lose the weight anymore because they're out of fuel. Like something happened where it was leaked out.
You're right, I wasn't sure about that because they said that.
I can adjust the main reactor to function with a substitute fuel supply. Our phasers. I can adapt them and use their energy.
He's like...
His wrist that he hurt earlier. It's the same wrist.
But he got hit in the face.
No. It hit his wrist. It hit the weapon. Yeah. Oh boy. I recommend not showing this full creature. You've shown too much.
I know. It was more ominous when you just saw his reaction, like scared, like this.
Yeah, this is good.
This would be scarier than showing it.
Or maybe that's their clothing. Okay, I think it's supposed to be clothes. Like they're wearing like an animal's skin or something.
Oh, I hope.
Where are you going? I have a certain scientific curiosity about what's become of Mr. Gaetano. Return to the ship, please.
Did that bear-like thing attack him and leave him on a rock?
I guess so. What these creatures might be like.
Are those spears, or are they? No.
Yeah, those are spears. Being very poorly thrown. Oh, God.
We demonstrated our superior weapons. They should have fled. You mean they should have respected us?
I like that Bones is kind of getting pissed here.
Mm-hmm.
They were perfectly predictable. To anyone with feeling.
Ooh.
Your precious logic brought them down on us.
They've really harped. This is the episode with the most talk about the logic and the way
Spock.
of Vulcan. I mean, they've shown bits and pieces. This like whole episode's good.
How long do you think those plates will hold out under this? We've got to do something.
You get your hands full.
Thanks, Scotty, once again. Brilliant analysis.
You have 2 hours and 43 minutes, Captain.
I'm perfectly aware of how much time I have left.
I am delighted, however, I shall continue to remind you.
You do that.
I'm enjoying the bickering with these two guys.
Yeah, me too.
With Kirk and Ferris here.
Mr. Gaetano's body is back there.
It will, of course, have to be left behind.
I would insist upon a decent burial, even if your body was back there.
Okay, now Boma's being an idiot.
All right, Mr. Bowman, you'll have your burial, provided the creatures will permit it.
Okay, now we see Spock kind of bending a little bit.
So wait, did the second guy die? Did he carry that?
Gaetano
Yeah,
or whatever.
Gaetano. Or are they still referencing the first?
I think they might be referencing the first guy, Latimer. I'm sure we'll find out if Gaetano died or not.
Your time is up.
But they're still out there.
I now assume authority granted me under Title 15 Galactic Emergency Procedure.
So this is what they referenced earlier.
You have your orders. Recall your search parties and proceed to Marcus 3 immediately.
And again, it's hard to argue with this Commissioner Ferris. He's trying to save the whole colony.
Yeah.
Prepare to abandon search. Set course for Marcus 3.
But if they drain the phasers, they'll be able to get off. Right?
Yeah, so they're going to use they're basically like draining the phasers and using that energy from the
get
phasers
up.
as an alternative fuel
and
supply.
once they're up there, they'd be easy.
Noticed, hopefully.
Yeah.
Ship will lift off in exactly 10 minutes. You have that long to bury Mr. Gaetano.
Okay, so Gaetano did die.
The
Columbus was another shuttle, not another ship.
That's what I thought it was. I didn't know the term.
Well, you're now the Star Trek expert, right? We've established that already.
We have. Well. Ooh.
Now, good timing. Good timing. Oh, you can see it like squishing.
I remind you, we have yet to achieve orbit, nor can we maintain it long.
Wow, that was cool though. They had like the scenery lowered, so it made it look like it was taking off.
I was just thinking that.
That was a nice touch.
It is. And it's shaking a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
By coming after me, you may well have destroyed what slim chance you had for your survival.
Mr. Spock, you said a while ago that there were always alternatives.
I may have been mistaken. Well, at least I lived long enough to hear that.
With our present fuel, that gives us about 45 minutes.
Does it say fuel jettison?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's trying to make themselves more noticeable.
The orbit will start decaying as soon as the fuel's exhausted. Say 6 minutes.
Like, better this than wait the 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, that reminded me of like a video game, like a Turbo Speed.
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
like that, like a Mortal Kombat game, or I don't know what the hell I'm thinking of.
I don't know what you're thinking of either.
Captain, something there on the screen.
Yeah, but now they see it. It was, yeah.
180 degrees about, Mr. Sulu.
That was quite the get up.
Yeah, very dramatic.
All beams ready.
Ooh, all right,
Horror
a great
too,
spin.
yeah.
It was
I
a
like
great
that
dramatic
too.
spin. Back to work.
That was a good gamble. Perhaps it was worth it.
No one out there to see it. Be the last action you'll ever take, Mr. Spock.
Bones is so composed.
Oh, you?
Bones is proud of him. Actually, it looks like.
So is the ship starting to decay? Or?
Yeah, the orbit. They're starting to go back through the atmosphere.
That's pretty cool, though.
No,
I
it looked
think.
good. It looked good. Yeah.
You don't want to see anybody. This is like almost more dramatic than somebody just dying.
Yeah. Oh, they got him.
Captain, Transporter room just beamed up 5 persons.
Proceed on course to Marcus 3. Ahead, warp factor 1.
Aye, sir.
I really liked his delivery there from when he got the news.
He looked emotional there, too.
Like emotional, but trying to keep composed because he's the captain.
Captain, there's really something I don't understand about all this, and maybe you can explain it to me, logically, of course.
They're all smiling. We know where he's going with this.
Now, we all know, and I'm sure the doctor will agree with me, desperation is a highly emotional state of mind.
Logic informed me that, under the circumstances, the only possible action would have to be one of desperation. Logical decision, logically arrived.
I'm not wrong, guys.
Yeah, he refuses to accept it.
You're a stubborn man.
Yes, sir.
Like it's laughing.
Guys, we got an extra 10 seconds to fill the end. Why you just
laugh? Remember the other episode that ended like that with Kirk just laughing on the, like in the chair? Scotty was crying over there. He's just going like this. Hey, Yahel from the future here. We got such a positive response from the Balance of Terror comments that we replied to during our shore leave video that Mike and I decided to jump on a quick Zoom call and respond to some of the comments that you guys left about shore leave. So we're going to put about 3 of them here right now in this video, and then Saturday we'll go ahead and release a longer video responding to all of the comments that we picked out. I think we picked out about 15 of them. The Galileo 7 discussion will be up right after these comments. If you want to just go ahead and skip right to it, there should be timestamps below in the YouTube chapters so that you can just jump right into the discussion if you don't care about the comments. Thanks for watching. First comment comes from Michael Johnson. I love it, and it's a big old plot hole. So from now on, people from the Federation will just start showing up and having their wildest fantasies come true.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I hope they start charging admission on this planet or something, but yeah, that's a good point. Like, I guess anybody can just come and live out there. Why would you leave?
Yeah. Yes, and I want to say something actually. And I doubt it is the same actor, but the actor at the end, the guy, what was his name? The guy overseeing everything.
I don't. Did we even find out his name? I think he just says I'm in charge of the place.
Well, I just watched our reaction. He had nice hair.
He did have nice hair. This next comment comes from Wings of Memory Music. Shore Leave is such a fun episode, and Finnegan is one of my favorite one-shot characters, LOL. One of the things that's really interesting about Star Trek's utopian view of the future is how much the past is celebrated in it. Shakespeare plays still happening in space. Almost every character on this planet randomly thinking about old stories or historical oddities. Humanity proudly carries its past forwards as it finds its place among the stars. So yeah, that's true in Star Trek, as you'll continue to see. I've told you before that Star Trek is very Shakespearean and it plays heavily in pretty much all the series. Yeah, it does. For being a show about the future, there is a lot of celebrating the past.
I think that is very human. I just think it's fantastic at so many levels. And I'll be honest, I think as humans, we also do that. I mean, how many people, whether it's a relationship or a moment in your past, years later, we rethink it when we shouldn't be rethinking it. But
yeah, I mean, to an extent, our viewers and myself, I mean, we do it and we're doing it with Star Trek.
My point is we do it. And yeah, and it's something also the past is to be acknowledged. And, no spoilers on our reactions in future episodes, but history sometimes repeats itself. And yeah. I mean, I think it's very applicable. Look at world events going on today. History times repeats itself. And I think that's Star Trek really blends looking to the future and the way they want or think civilization might evolve into.
It's a hopeful view of what humanity's potential, if it reaches the best of itself, basically.
But also honoring and acknowledging the past, which is so very important. And,
yeah.
I mean, so many people, especially the works of Shakespeare. I mean,
dude, when we were watching Conscience of the King, I joked that because you recognized it was Hamlet right away.
Macbeth. It was Hamlet.
I'm sorry, Macbeth. Yes, and I made a joke. I bet people are gonna be surprised at how quickly you recognize it was Macbeth. But did you think watching Star Trek, like Shakespeare would play a pretty pivotal role in a major story in an episode? Like,
100% no.
Yeah.
And that took me by surprise. And we might have said this in our, like I said, sometimes we look at each other before we start filming. I'm like, well, let's keep this at 20, 30 minutes. Our season 1 recap went, what?
An hour. I think we said it was going to be like 30 minutes, and it went like an hour, 10 minutes.
It was a marathon match. But let me say, but we were just having so much fun exploring the themes and exploring this kind of stuff that we're talking about. And the full reaction will be available soon. And we just had a blast doing it because there was so much to talk about. And that was us cutting ourselves short.
And dude, I think we only maybe touched on, because we weren't going episode by episode. I think we talked about maybe half the episodes. Like specifically, we talked about, overarching themes and that kind of stuff. But
which is also why it's nice to do these comments and whatnot and listen to what you have to say, because it gives us a bit of a chance to touch up on stuff that maybe at the end of a season, when you only have a certain amount of time, you can explore some of these other themes that we're talking about. So it's great.
Yeah. Alrighty. This next one comes from This Is Scorpio 6024. Maybe it's Too Cold Scorpio. One of the best looking yeomen in the series. Sorry, Grace. Grace is Rand, the actress. Sorry, Grace, but Emily Banks rocks. And yeah, this yeoman was stunning.
We're not disagreeing here.
No. I mean, what is there to say except, Rand will always have my heart, but I can't begrudge anybody for it.
Wait. Weren't we just messaging Dr. Noel? I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just say, was William Shatner hands-on in the casting of the film?
Let's just say we'd be like Bones at the end of the episode, at the end of Shore Leave coming out with multiple.
I do have a comment now. Just if anybody knows the answer, at some point Kirk takes like a backflip at the end of the fight scene, and his shirt is ripped.
Oh, the monkey flip!
I'm like, how did his shirt get ripped? Or you say it, one of us say it, and I'm like, I don't have any obvious answer for how his shirt got ripped there.
Shatner did it himself in between takes.
No, he was grimacing in pain after the fight. He just went.
Hey, so we just finished watching Galileo 7, and I know we want to jump into the discussion. Do we want to rate this one? I know we've kind of been rating some not.
I feel like we only missed 1 or 2, actually. Yeah, I'll rate this episode.
Out of 5 stars is what we are doing currently for the ratings.
Yeah, I think this was a damn good episode. I think this was like 4.5, 4.25. Like,
wow.
There was a lot of character tension, both on the bridge and on the planet. Spock was really kind of the lead in this episode. Multiple people challenging his authority. Just a lot of great conflict, and the stakes were high.
And on the bridge too, with Kirk and the commissioner.
And it was exciting at the end. The planet. We'll get over. We'll get to the terrible costume of whatever animal is on the planet, which we didn't.
It's fine. Yeah, for my rating, I would say this is really high for me too. Maybe 4.25. So go ahead. I'm sorry. You think they use logic a little too much?
No, no, because that was the theme of the entire episode. At some point, it's like, and which I was saying, it would be great, or I don't know if I said it to him during the episode, or at the end, it would be great if the only way to do this at the end would be something illogical, which...
Yeah, I think you alluded to Boma doing something illogical. It ends up being Spock.
Yeah, exactly. I thought maybe
better.
Boma might take action, like maybe try to supersede Spock's authority, and then instead of getting criticized, though, Spock would realize the error of his ways and like, maybe you were right, Mr. Boma. Instead, Spock kind of realized it on his own. Which just, it was a compelling episode. There wasn't much dead air. The Ferris was interesting because you realize he had a bit of control over Captain Kirk, at least.
And he's got a good reason. Like, he was kind of being a little bit of a dick, but he's got a whole colony on this new Paris. Maybe that's a whole planet. He's got a lot more than 7 people to worry about getting this medicine. So you can see why he would be.
It's like, and I mentioned during the thing, it reminded me I'm sure it reminds us of a lot because I feel like a lot of movies have stuff like this, but like Armageddon is an example where it's like, okay, you're going to lose Bruce Willis and a couple people for the sake of mankind or humanity. It's like, especially if you're an astronaut or whatever, soldier, army, it's kind of an easy decision. You're going to give yourself up for the greater good, but also with all these conflicting opinions, both on the Enterprise and what was the name of the Galileo?
Oh, the Galileo was the shuttle.
Nobody was really wrong. Like everybody had valid opinions.
Everybody had a good view. Yeah, you could see, not to use the word logic, but you could see the logic behind everybody's point of view.
Yeah.
And why they were thinking that way. And I love that when there isn't a clear-cut answer.
No, and it keeps you guessing. Again, this was also very different from the last episode, even the one before that. This was unique. It was a lot of character. This was a very heavy Spock episode.
I feel like we know so much more about Spock now.
We do. And they would allude to it in spurts, like the nature of a Vulcan. But this episode really, like, if you didn't know, this hit home what the nature of a Vulcan is. I think it also shows, which we didn't expect, it shows he's amenable or capable of change.
Yeah. And I did love the button at the end, though, with everybody on the crew before they even start talking to Spock. Uhura, because remember I said, what's Uhura doing? Because she was like this and like giving Spock a funny look. And then I noticed everybody on the bridge is giving Spock a funny look because they all know what he did. And I thought it was a great scene because how many times have you been like in a tough situation? Maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody passes away or you have the tragedy in your life and then somebody makes a joke. And it seems like it's the wrong time to make a joke, but at the same time, that's what you need.
Maybe it's what you need.
It's what you need to lighten the mood. It's a good Bones episode, too.
It was.
Yeah.
Because you saw,
And even though Scotty doesn't have a lot of lines, this is kind of one of the first instances that we see of Scotty being such a great engineer that he came up with the solution to use the phasers to get them into orbit. So, he didn't have a lot of lines, but we saw that he can work miracles if need be.
Yeah, absolutely. Which, again, that's why he's there. One of the 7 people to go on this mission. Yeah, I enjoyed this episode a lot. It was great.
Well, I don't really have anything more to say on it.
No, we'll see you at the next one. Thank you.
Thank you. Why did I do this? I don't know.
Why did you salute?
I don't know. Help me. I'm going to keep that in.